Oh my gosh. How awesome. Look at that. Boom. YouTube, what's up, man? Appreciate you guys checking out the video. This is a part 2. If you go back and watch the last video and this one were in the same fishing trip back a little ways back in, I would say, late spring, early summer. And excuse me, I'm turning this into a two-parter just because it was a couple days and I had two totally different ways and styles that I caught fish. So I just wanted to do a two-parter. But if you missed that first video, go back and check it out, man. The first day we really got into them using some square bill crankbaits. It was a ton of fun. Caught a few fish, caught a nice one. So if you want to check that out, man, see some square bill footage, just go back and check out my very last video. Anyways, if you watch that video, at the end of it, I dropped a teaser on what this one was going to be about. All about the glide bait. This right here, this little good looking, really small glide bait, Savage Gear Shine Glide. Now there's a bunch of different sizes. I think they have like a 5, 7, even like a 9 or a 10. This one is the 5, so small. If you actually see those hooks, those are like little square bill hooks, man. Those things are tiny hooks. I really eventually might change those out a little bit bigger, but these are stock hooks. This is how it came. So what you're about to witness was, I mentioned it too in the last video, the best hour of fishing that I've ever had in my entire life. It was unbelievable, man. So the first fish you're gonna see, I'm only throwing this one in here. This one wasn't on a glide bait, it was on a jig. The only reason I'm throwing this one in there is because it was a nice fish. I caught this fish off a jig. You'll see the very first. Actually, we'll go ahead and run that clip real quick, and then I'll come back and keep talking about this dude. So this fish was really cool because it was a jig fish. It was a nice fish, and it broke like if I remember correctly, I want to say it was like 4 or 5 hours with no fish, and then I ran into this one right here. Whew, man. I thought he was gonna spit that for sure. Jig. That felt amazing. So, man, it's been a while since I got a decent fish. Oh yeah, nice. Look at that black spot on his head, man. That's a cool looking fish. All right, got him on the board. He's right at 19 inches. So anyways, after I caught that fish, I kind of turned the corner, and it wasn't long after that, maybe like 30 minutes later, that the glide bait madness began. I had an idea that before this fishing trip that it's like, man, I really want to catch them on a glide bait because I never really have. And so I got on good old Tackle Warehouse and found this guy, man, on sale. I think it was like 10 bucks. I want to say these normally are like 20, even the 5-inch, but man, these are good looking baits, man, like good paint jobs, super realistic, man. But I got it on sale for 10 bucks and I was eager to try it, right? So anyways, we got to this fishing trip, and the second day rolled around, and I hadn't even tried it up to this point in this fishing trip because, again, I don't really have the confidence in big swim baits, or in this case, not a big swim bait, but it's still, you know, this is still a glide bait. It's still not a traditional lure, right? So something, you know, I was like, hey, I bought this new lure, I'm gonna try it out. So it did not take long. Boom, started getting bit, man. And I'm about to jump into footage, man, because I've been rambling for a minute, but basically what happened was, in this hour, I had 5 bites, okay? I caught 3 of the fish. I lost 2. I want to say there's one I didn't get on camera that I dumped. I think there's one that I have that you will see that I lost, but I lost another one that I didn't get on camera, but I did get 3 catches. So if I would have landed all these fish, I mean, mind you, all of these bass, even the ones I missed, were all over 18 inches, 19 inches. One of them that I did catch, fortunately, was 20, the only 20 incher that I caught in the trip. Those are nice fish for where I live, especially all just like in the same area, like almost back to back. It was just absolutely insane. Never forget it. And it was really cool because my thought process is this isn't a big swim bait, right? Like, hold on, I want to say I got this big swim bait. Just like for a size comparison, this is a 7-inch bait, right? This is more of a, you know, bigger bait for sure. So this one, you know, it's not a big bait, but it's still bigger. And so for the area that I'm in, I was thinking, man, if I think even like a 5-inch bait could really draw the fish, because that's the big thing with swim baits, is it's all about that draw power, especially with glide baits. And so I was right, man. Like the 5-inch bait drew these bass up. They all were on it. And I wasn't even, you know, you see two glide baits, there's like different ways you can fish them. And I wasn't even doing anything crazy with the retrieve. It was really just a slow and steady, and they just got it, man. What else before I get in this footage? Yeah, the reason why I missed one of the fish is because the net that I'm using is an absolute joke. I have like a bluegill net, and I'm out here trying to catch big bass. It's ridiculous. I need to upgrade my net bad. But yeah, so I also too, the hooks are small. The gear I was throwing it on was a medium heavy. Just a medium heavy, nothing crazy. I think I was even using like 12-pound line, which I could probably could have beefed that up a little bit, but just like a really simple. That's another thing too about downsizing a little bit on the swim baits, is you don't have to have like the dedicated swim bait gear to throw the bigger baits, which is nice. But anyways, check out the footage, guys. Just really awesome. Finally caught some fish on a glide bait, and yeah, if you're in the boats where you want to try, you know, some swim baits, some bigger swim baits, start in that like 5-6 inch range. You know, you don't have to go mega. And then, like I just said, you can throw that on your traditional, your normal setups. You don't have to go out and buy anything crazy, because, you know, there's so many swim baits now on the market that you can kind of get that like in between size and, you know, catch more fish. But like I learned on this fishing trip, is even just a little bit bigger of a bait, you know, like that's bigger than your lipless crank or, you know, your jerk baits, that's just a little bit bigger still, though it's still considered, you know, a big bait in my eyes, just on the smaller end, absolutely still drew those fish in and got some big bites. So that was really eye-opening for me and kind of cool to learn and experience that. So yeah, I think that's all. So anyways, we're gonna jump into this footage, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Tommy, glide bait. Guys, oh my gosh, I just missed a fish on the glide bait like 2 casts ago, and just dropped an absolute monster on the glide bait. Oh, this is the first fish I've ever caught on a glide bait too. Oh man, I'm stoked right now. Oh my gosh, how awesome. Look at that, boom. Wow. 20.
Yeah!
First 20 incher of the trip.
Like right at 20 or over 20?
A little over.
20 and a quarter, what's that, right?
Man, that's a big bass. All right, I'm gonna get him back in. Dude, he pooped all over me.
Nice, dude.
Woo! Oh my gosh, dude, this was a few casts later. Okay. I need a bigger net. Oh my gosh, I need a bigger net. Dude, this is glide bait madness. This has all happened in the last like 20 minutes. Caught 2, missed 2. Oh man, my heart's pumping. Oh yeah. All right, man. Just under 4 pounds. Whew. Tommy. Stay on, baby. Yeah. The glide bait is not done yet. Oh my gosh. Insane. Man, what an evening. What an hour. This is all went down in like the last hour. Got 18 inches. Got a quick weight. 3.5 pounder. Nothing small on this glide bait apparently.